welcome back into our real estate podcast here in Reno, Nevada. Once again, my name is Ken Hanks, team leader of Hanks Real Estate Team. We are doing the numbers with Neetha, the market numbers for November, but we're in December, the market review.
Yes.
We're also going to talk about the top 3 incentives that a lot of builders are offering.
Year-end incentives.
To get people in contract and close in a certain period of time. And then one of the things we want to talk about, we're seeing a lot of success with our clients, is top 5 reasons why you should consider selling in the wintertime rather than this spring rush. So lots to consider in this podcast. So if you like our channel, or if you like our content, please like our channel, give us a thumbs up, and share it with your friends.
And leave a comment.
All right, so it's December. We have Buddy here. Buddy the Elf. He's in our podcast, third person today, so hopefully he doesn't move around and cause problems while we're on air. But we're going to hop into the market numbers. This is year end, so this is mid-December, and we're looking at November numbers. These are single family homes, Washoe County. No condos.
No townhomes.
No townhomes, just resale homes. So I'll start off. It's defies logic. You think higher interest rates, affordability, but things keep going up. So we've crested right at $600,000 for the median home price in Reno or Washoe County.
When I saw this number, I really couldn't believe it, but you do have to believe the data. It says we are 0.8% up from last month and 3.3% up from last year. So median is $600,000 for November.
Yeah, so it's a good number though, because if you bought a house last December or last November, you made 3%. So if you bought a $300,000 or a $600,000 house, you made $18,000 plus all interest. So that's a sustainable number that we can live with.
Well, that's a traditional equity that anybody would want to build, right? Is 3% at least a year. So we are seeing that it's sitting pretty at $600,000.
So we have a lot of people stating that they're waiting for the crash. So don't think it's happening. The numbers might fluctuate, but if you're still on the fence, year over year, we're up. So whatever you want to say to those people who've been waiting a while. So.
Not in Reno, guys. Reno is just going up and up. Got the beautiful rainbow this morning.
Yep. What about closed sales?
So closed sales is down. It's down to 325. It's down from last month, 24.9%, and from last year, 5%. So, but it's the season, I think. But it's the same season last year. We're considering 5% down. But
and it's
overall, with everything that we are seeing, the sales are a little bit down.
So not a lot of sales. If you're thinking about all the sales in Washoe County in November, less than 350. So not a lot going on in the market.
325 close sales.
And that's another thing that we'll talk about. One of the reasons why you might want to consider selling in the winter is not a lot on the market. And if you have a motivated person, we'll talk about what goes on there. So median days of contract. So I like this number. I'm working for some first-time home buyers. I have to say it's pretty nice. So median days of contract means you put your house on the market, and within 37 days right now, you get an offer, and then another 30. So if you're looking to close your house, give you an idea. If you're out there thinking, all right, I got to sell my house, how long is that going to take? It's going to take about 60 to 80 days right now, which is nice. Because these people are looking for houses, and we can look at it. We looked at one 2 weeks ago. It's still in the market. We're going to go look at it a second time today. So it's kind of nice to have options like that, especially for first-time home buyers, not that stressed. So keep in mind that's up 23% year over year and up almost 5% month over month. So skip list price. Let's talk about median price.
Median sold. Okay, median sold. This is per square foot price is $325 again. So $325. It's up 1.7% from last month and a little down from last year, 0.5% down from last year.
That tends to just be between $315 and $325. It's been like that. We do these every month. It's over $300 if you're buying a resale home, and it definitely fluctuates neighborhood to neighborhood. So, new listings, not a lot of new listings. 318.
Yeah, a lot of sellers are waiting for that springtime. I think I feel like because they're coming from that year where we used to sell really fast, and then the mindset had to change quarter over quarter that hey, we're not going to sell that fast, and then so a lot of delistings happened.
Yep.
Because the sellers are not getting that price and they didn't want it to sell at a lower rate. So a lot of delistings happened. So all these listings, I think are going to come back in March, but right now I think
Slow.
it
It's
is
holidays,
slow.
but it's
holiday.
been mild weather, so we'll see.
Gosh,
I'm
in
hoping
Reno,
for.
yeah, it's been mild weather. We do want that white Christmas.
Oh, I think we might
I
get it.
hope. Pray for snow, guys.
Yeah.
Pray for snow.
So it's down. New listings are down 11% year over year, and down 30% month over month, which is definitely seasonal if you're new to the area. So, what about active inventory?
Active inventory is also down. It's at 905. So it's 15% down from last month and 10% down from last year.
So she is. So a lot of people, what they do is if they didn't sell it May, June, July, August, September, they're taking them off the market. So this is why the inventory. There are some selling, but there are a lot of people just saying, "Hey, I'm not getting my price. Let's take it off the market during the holidays, and hopefully for better rates and get a higher price."
Yeah, and we usually need at least 30 days to refresh the listing, and then we look at the weather, make sure we're getting into the pretty weather, and then relist it for the next season. Hopefully.
So month supply of inventory is actually up. It's up 12% since last month. It hovers right around 2.8. So if we didn't have any new listings come back on, and we just take the number that we have currently closed or selling, divide that out by 900, it's about three months, which, believe it or not, is still a seller's market, even though we're feeling the pinch as sellers.
Yep.
But overall, according to the data, balanced market is 4 to 6 months. So overall, market's up, supply is down. It's all supply and demand.
Yep.
A lot of people moving here. A lot of people still have great interest rates, so they're not venturing out to sellers' houses. Now we're hoping that the Fed has cut rates 3 times, but it has not really impacted.
No, it's still staying strong at 6.25, 30-year conventional.
It's down from 7 from the beginning of the year, but it's not low enough where it's enticing the problem people, I like to call them. I know, just kidding, but it's a good problem to have, but who are in the middle, that bought a house, have equity, but their interest rate's less than 4%. So as long as that's happening, it's supply and demand, the market's going to stay strong. Just because there's just a lot of people moving here, and there's not a lot of inventory, so keep that in mind. So, all right, market report. If you have any questions about this, comment below. Let us know what you think. We'd like to hear from you.
Well, yes, ask questions, guys. If you have any questions, if you want to hear something.
Someone comment. Give us a comment.
Yeah.
We haven't seen many comments lately. We'd love to hear what your take on the market is. Keep it positive.
And if there's a topic that you would like us to get on the podcast, just leave us a comment too.
And then we're gonna kick it into the second part of the podcast. Neetha works with a lot of new home builders, and she went on this great trip. And then she gets back, and she called me and goes, "Oh my gosh, Ken, the builders are offering a lot of incentives." And I said, "Well, let's name the top 3 incentives," because she does a lot of new home builders. So she has dozens of emails in your email box.
Yes.
She was gone for a week, and then she gets back. So I want you to tell our audience, what are the top 3 incentives? I wouldn't necessarily be specific about the builders, but what are some of the builders offering now to get rid of these houses and to get their numbers up?
So first things first, some of the builders, they used to not allow investors, right?
Okay.
And now the builders are allowing investors in all the neighborhoods. So that's one. 2, they are giving.
All right, let's talk about that. So why? I want to ask why. Why would a builder not want investors in their neighborhood? Why are they allowing investors now?
Well, because they're not able to sell. They have like quick move-in homes. They have homes that are sitting, they're already built, they have closing dates, they need to move them. They don't want to pay interest, so they are actually letting the investors come in. Usually they don't, because they try to have all the primary home buyers in the neighborhood primarily, right? And then they kind of like balance the percentage on how many investors are coming in. And some of the builders strictly, in there's some of communities, they do not allow investors.
Right.
But now they are, because they have that active quick close inventory, and they're only giving incentives on the homes that are going to close end of this year or maybe by end of January.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
as we all know, most of these builders, there's are a few mom and pop builders, but the big builders have numbers they gotta meet.
Yep.
So they get to a point where they build 4 or 5 houses, they're sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
and then they gotta get rid of them because they gotta get their numbers up.
Yep.
So
And what else?
so they're allowing investors,
Mhm.
opening up the pool of people who can buy the houses, hopefully.
Correct.
Or do you see investors hopping? Because I don't, because the prices, if you put if you do an analysis for a rental, the prices are still high.
Well, this
Are
is where another thing, right? Because, we just talked about the interest being at 6.25, but what
The second thing here.
the second thing is the builders are actually offering, there's a builder that just offered 4.75 even. So there's builders offering 4.75%, 4.99.
What does that mean? Now, I want to be clear. Is that like a buy down for a year, or is that permanent financing?
No. So this one that we got is 4.75 30-year fixed.
Okay. Well, those are numbers that are.
That'll work for the investors or the primary owners. And there is other builders where they're offering 4.99 30-year fixed. There's other builders that are offering only first 1 year 3.49, and then they do a fixed 2-1 buy down.
Okay.
Right? So we are seeing numbers like almost close to that high fives with the builders. So if you have a significant down payment, usually they used to do 20%. Now most of the loan officers are telling my investors to do 25%, so they can get a better rate to that rate under 5. And so somehow the numbers are working. So they are able to give those kind of interest rates on these quick move-in homes.
Okay, so quick move-in, to be clear, is a house that the builder and their sales office has chosen all the upgrades. It's sitting there vacant.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get it off the books.
Yep.
And they're starting to pay taxes on more than just the land.
Mm-hmm.
It's costing them money to hold it. Yep. So you can't really go in a quick new home build and decide cabinets or anything. You're stuck with but you're going to get with what's in there.
What's in there?
Okay, so the builders are to entice people. Number one is allow investors in, which the investors still need motivation to make the numbers work.
Yep.
And you're saying the second thing that you're seeing the most in all your emails is buy down interest rates, permanent and 2-to-1 buy downs.
2-to-1 buy downs.
So what's the third thing that home builders are offering here?
So the third thing the builders are offering is some of the local builders, they are giving as a package, they're actually doing the landscaping as well, like which is unheard of, right? So some of the
landscaping in the back.
Landscaping in the backyard,
okay.
Yeah. So they're doing like landscaping, they're packaging the whole house, like you're getting your washer, dryer, refrigerator, window coverings, and on top of it, they're giving you closing cost, and then they're giving better incentives to the
realtors.
To the realtors. Okay. So those are all the additional things that they are doing, which we usually don't see here in Reno that the builders are doing. Especially, I've never heard about, I think I only sold one new built home where they did the backyards, but now I see a lot more builders that are selling it as a package, so it's kind of like a turnkey.
Okay, so, but I want to wrap this up, and then we're going to hop into why you should sell your house in the winter.
Okay.
The most important thing, so builders are willing to negotiate.
Mm-hmm.
The problem we still have, or we still see,
mm-hmm.
are our clients are going into the sales office without us during the first visit, buying a house, because everyone thinks that they have this brand new house that there's no room to negotiate. And you are 110% wrong, especially now.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go in there without us, we always tell you to take us, set up a weekend, right? You
Mm-hmm.
go all day. Let's go all day and go to every builder that you're considering. Look at what they have. Just keep in mind when you go into an office, that sales office agents tend to be very friendly.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you should probably, just like if you were buying a house from a resale house, you need someone to be on your side representing you, letting you know the ins and outs. The biggest thing is don't be buying houses that have weird stuff either. Like on
Yeah.
a busy roadway, we've seen issues. We've seen weird easements.
Yeah.
Make sure that you're looking for a house that it resell, because eventually everyone's has to resell a house.
Yep.
The average American moves every 8 to 10 years. You get that equity, you're gonna want to move.
Yep. Or
if you don't want to move, you want to make it a rental. You gotta have a property that tenants are gonna want to rent. If you're on a busy street, you're cutting your pool down on people who want to rent it. So take your realtor, investors, get your rate buy down, and all the goodies, incentives. They're offering closing costs. They're offering upgrades galore. So, anything else on that topic?
Well, a lot more to share, but
We don't give everything out, you gotta call Neetha. She does a lot of resale home or new home builds. So, if you want more information or talk to us about new home builds, give us a call. All right, Neetha, that's the second topic we're gonna talk. Now we're gonna go into the topic that we get a lot of questions. I have just interviewed a seller and they're on the fence. Should we sell now? Should we wait till the spring rush?
Yeah.
What are the pros and cons? So
Sure, let's talk about it.
here we go. December 2025, almost in 2026. So right after the holidays, probably not a good idea to put your house on the market Christmas Day or something weird like that. But the 1st of January is here.
What if somebody wants to buy the home as a Christmas present for someone?
It's not a car, Neetha. It's not a car. So if we get to past the holidays, I'm not selling any houses on Christmas. Sorry, that's where I draw the line. I'm gonna have Santa over and a dinner with my family. But once we get past Christmas, the rush will be on. People will automatically start thinking. Then New Year's comes, the 5th of January. Here we are.
Yep.
Top 5 reasons you should consider selling your house in the winter in the Reno Sparks area. So, what's number 1?
So less listings. So
Oh, that's a big one.
definitely,
I want to go back to this.
definitely, there's not going to be a lot of inventory. Like I said, mostly everybody would try to list in spring. So
900.
yeah.
Down 15%. I mean, if in the busy time we can have 1,500 to 1,800 listings, so about half.
Right now. So if you are there, then at least if somebody is out there looking, then your listing is there in winter.
Yeah, and it's not competing against 5, 6. If you wait like in Double Diamond or a community that has a lot of the similar homes, models, till spring, you're gonna have 10 to 15. Right now, I would say on average you have like maybe 1 or 2.
One probably. Like if you have a specific requirement and then we look it up, you probably will have like 1 or 2 homes in winter. That's all. So there's less competition. So everybody who is actually looking will look at your homes.
Okay. So number 1 is less listing competition. Number 2 is the most serious, and you were almost there. You're almost outran your coverage there. Number 2, the top 5 reasons why you should consider selling the winter in 2026 is more serious, motivated buyers. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yes.
You know something about that.
So definitely if somebody is looking in winter, they have some kind of a motivation, like they are relocating, or they have some kind of a life situation happening, or there's like a definite time frame for these people, and that's why they're looking in winter. And so anybody who's like looking in winter are usually like really serious buyers.
Right. So we can get that number hopefully down from 37 down lower. Now, I want to preface all that by getting our numbers down and getting serious buyers. You got to have a serious price.
Yeah.
You can't have 2022 pricing.
Yeah.
Even if you're the only listing, you can't have 2020 listing and be unrealistic. So the biggest thing is you got to really look at the comps in the last 6 months, because it's a different market.
So the pricing is everything. I'm having a challenge with a couple of my sellers right now trying to chase the price. But do not do that strategy. Price it right.
Price it right.
Price it right for the season, for it being winter. Are you motivated to sell? Let's find a motivated buyer and let's make it happen. But if any one of the pieces is not there, that you're not motivated, you're not pricing it right, then in any season,
it does not matter.
It does not matter.
If you're doing 2020 pricing, you're in trouble. Not going to help. All right. So Number 3, top 5 reasons why you should consider selling in 2020, the winter time in 2026, is potentially faster and smoother process. Now, agents slow down a lot in the winter just because there's 300 sales. I'm guessing December and January there's less than 300.
Yeah.
So fewer transactions, more time for inspectors, lenders. Everyone is looking and has time and is very attentive because if they can get ahead of the spring rush, help someone out, you get a faster, smoother process. Anything on that?
Yeah, I think a slower pace, more attention. Sounds good. I mean, everybody is available.
Yep.
We can get your inspections right away done, and
yeah. If you wait till the spring, home inspectors, handyman, get anything done. And then the nice thing too is if you need a little work on your house, I can get a painter probably, and they're all waiting for a phone call because there's slow times now. And if you wait until springtime when everyone's out doing all the stuff, it's harder. It takes longer. So, number 4 of the top 5 reasons you should sell your house in the wintertime in 2026. This is funny, but it's true. Better agent attention and marketing.
Not me. I always pay attention to all my clients.
Well, that's not us, but generally speaking, this is actually true. I don't care what you say, because I mean, Neith and I can get up to like 8, 9, 10 listings in the springtime.
Yeah.
And like it or not, you know, in the wintertime when we have 1 or 2, you're gonna probably get more open houses. You're gonna get better attention. That's just how it kind of works, right? Because we get spread thin during the having time, right? I mean, if we're being honest.
Right, Ken, I'll agree with you.
I mean, we always do the maximum thing for everyone, but if you have 1 or 2, it's a lot easier, right? Why would it be easier for you? Do you have more time to do as an agent open houses? You have more time to meet with these people, go thoroughly through their house? Why is that some of the benefits of doing the wintertime? Yeah. Okay.
Agree, Ken, agree.
But Neith is going to hold on to I do all that regardless, which is a good strategy. So, all right. And number 5 of the top 5 reasons why you should consider selling in the Reno Sparks area in 2026, wintertime, is flexibility to buy in the spring. Now, I see this a lot.
I really like this one, yes.
This is probably the most important one.
So if you are selling in winter, you have the cash in your hand, you want to go look for a home in spring, you get a lot more options.
Yeah, it makes you more competitive.
Yeah.
Because if you are in the situation, which some people can't get out of, but if you're in a circumstance where this is a lot of people right now because they have a lot of equity built in their house. So basically their entire, I would call them house poor.
Yep.
Meaning that all their equity, they may have $600,000 or $700,000, $800,000 in equity. It's all tied in their house.
Right.
And if the perfect house comes along in a great neighborhood, let me ask you a question, theoretical.
Yep.
And you're the listing agent.
Yes.
And my buyer comes in and they have a house they need to sell. It's not on the market. It's not sold. It's not in escrow. Are you going to accept my offer?
Never.
Never. Not never, but
No,
it makes it really tough, right?
Yes, I mean, because especially in this market, right, we know they're going to take time to sell. So unless it's under the contract, probably I'm not going to recommend my seller to take a look at it.
Right. Well, unless it's been sitting there overpriced, but Neitha doesn't do that. So, but yeah, the most important thing is if you sell now and you can find a place to reside, springtime is going to be great for you. More options.
More options to look at.
And you're going to be very, very competitive because you're going to have a significant amount down. You're going to be a strong buyer. Otherwise, it's really tough.
Yeah, contingent offers are tough. I mean, we'll make it work, but it's a tough situation for both seller and the buyer and the stress that you go through. So if you want to do one thing at a time, sell nicely, smoothly, peacefully, have that cash in hand, and then go for your dream home in spring. So.
All right.
Yep.
So we get that question a lot, so I thought I'd address it. So we're heading into the last part of this year. It's been a good year.
It's been a great year.
It's a little tougher this year, there's no doubt about it, but the top agents are still out there selling houses, so if you have a listing or want to buy or a consultation for either one, call us. What's your number?
I feel my number is 775-225-9754. And on that note, Ken, yes, I've had a lot more conversations this year with the clients.
Yeah.
I mean, we made some happen, we delayed some for next year. There's a lot of situations that happened this year where people are like moving out, job loss,
Right.
or their jobs wanted them to relocate, or a lot of situations are happened this year, which were really, really tough. So it was great to have those conversations, keep the momentum, help all these clients with wherever they are going. It's been amazing. So we'll carry the spirit to next year and make it happen
Yeah,
again.
I think that based on my pipeline and what you're talking, people, it's going to be 2026 is going to be a boomer for two reasons. It looks like the Fed, the Fed now is out. It looks like they're going to get a more friendly Fed that wants to cut rates.
Yeah.
So they're thinking like 3 to 4 cut rates. Now, obviously, it's not exactly tied, but people are anticipating maybe, hopefully, under a 6% mortgage, which would be great.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot of people that are antsy right now. They have a lot of life events that they haven't been able to. That's kind of stacking up. So it could really break loose. So.
Yeah. I think 2026 will be a great year because, whatever everybody was going through, COVID, and again, the life actually changed this year.
Right.
Like, everybody going back and settling in their old routines and back to California.
Yeah.
And then a lot of relocation people coming to Reno. Just a lot happened. I think all the settling happened this year. I think so next year.
Could be a big year. You hear it here first. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We'll be around. I'm working.
I'm working too.
I have a lot of clients looking at houses right now, believe it or not. So, but if you need something or want to just kind of discuss your situation, we're around. You know how to find us. Yes. Like our video. Share this video with a family member or a friend that would find it useful. And
leave a comment, guys.
Yeah, we want to hear a comment. What are your plans in 2026? What else do you want to hear? We're gonna do a lot more podcasts in 2026 and try and help. We'll get a lot of positive feedback. So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.